Welcome. Today we are talking about something very important. It touches many lives. We are discussing HIV and marriage. This is a topic about love. It is also about health. When HIV enters a marriage, it brings unique challenges. But it does not mean the end of love. It does not mean the end of a fulfilling life together. It means a new path. A path that requires understanding. It requires care. It requires courage. We will explore this path together. We want to give you information. We want to give you hope. This journey is one you do not have to walk alone. Marriage is a beautiful commitment. It is a promise to support each other. This support is for good times and bad times. It is for sickness and for health. HIV is a health condition. It is a virus that affects the immune system. Learning that you or your spouse has HIV can be shocking. It can bring many questions. It can bring many fears. But knowledge is power. Understanding HIV is the first step. Knowing how to manage it is crucial. Knowing how to support each other is vital. Love can be a powerful medicine. It can help you face any challenge. Let's begin this important conversation. We want to show you that a marriage can thrive, even with HIV. Let's talk about HIV itself. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. This virus attacks the body's immune system. Specifically, it targets CD4 cells, also known as T cells. These cells are crucial for fighting off infections. Without treatment, HIV can weaken the immune system significantly. This can lead to acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, or AIDS. AIDS is the late stage of HIV infection. This is when the immune system is badly damaged. Many serious illnesses, called opportunistic infections, can occur. The good news is that medical science has made incredible progress. HIV is no longer a death sentence. With proper medical care, people with HIV can live long and healthy lives. Antiretroviral therapy, or RT, is the treatment for HIV. ART involves taking a combination of HIV medicines every day. These medicines work by stopping the virus from multiplying in the body. This allows the immune system to recover. It helps prevent HIV from progressing to AIDS. Consistency is absolutely critical for the treatment to be effective. Knowledge and adherence to treatment are your best allies. When one partner in a marriage has HIV and the other does not, this is called a serodiscordant couple. Protecting the HIV-negative partner is a top priority. U =, undetectable = untransmittable, means if the partner with HIV is on consistent antiretroviral therapy, ART, and maintains an undetectable viral load, the risk of sexual transmission is effectively zero. This allows for intimacy without constant fear. Achieving an undetectable viral load is crucial. Condoms and PrEP are also effective prevention tools. Discuss these options with a healthcare provider. Informed decisions help safeguard your future. An HIV diagnosis within a marriage can unleash a storm of emotions. For the partner diagnosed, there might be fear, sadness, anger, or guilt. They might worry about their health. They might worry about their future. They might worry about how their partner will react. For the HIV-negative partner, there can be shock, fear of infection, sadness for their spouse, and uncertainty about what this means for their relationship. These feelings are all valid. They are all part of the process. It is important to acknowledge them. It is important not to suppress them. Communication is the lifeline during this emotional time. Talking openly and honestly about your feelings is crucial. This can be very difficult. You might be afraid of hurting your partner. You might be afraid of being judged. But holding things in can create distance. It can lead to misunderstandings. Try to create a safe space where both of you can share without fear. Listen actively to each other. Try to understand your partner's perspective, even if it's different from your own. Empathy is key. Remember, you are a team. You are facing this together. Section 5. Real stories of resilience, couples thriving with HIV. Let me share a story that illustrates this journey. Consider Maria and David. They had been married for 10 years when David was diagnosed with HIV. Maria was initially devastated. She was scared for David's health and for her own. They went through a period of intense fear and many difficult conversations. David felt a lot of guilt. Maria felt confused and worried about their future, especially their intimate life. They decided to face it head-on. They educated themselves thoroughly about HIV. David started ART immediately and committed to his health. Maria learned about PrEP and U =, U. Their journey wasn't easy. There were tears, there were arguments born out of fear, but they kept talking. They found a support group for serodiscordant couples. Hearing other people's stories helped them feel less alone. David's health improved dramatically with treatment. He soon reached an undetectable viral load. This news was a huge relief for both of them. It allowed them to rebuild their intimacy with newfound confidence. Maria says their communication became stronger than ever before. They learned to appreciate each other and their health in a much deeper way. They are now advocates for HIV awareness. These stories show that an HIV diagnosis does not have to define a marriage. Couples can navigate these challenges successfully. Section 6, Facing the World, Overcoming Social Stigma with Strength. Social stigma surrounding HIV is a serious challenge. It can be incredibly painful. It can lead to discrimination. It can cause isolation. People with HIV and their partners may face judgment. They may encounter ignorance from friends, family, or even society at large. This stigma often comes from fear. It comes from misinformation about how HIV is transmitted. It comes from outdated beliefs about the virus. This social pressure can add a significant burden to a couple already dealing with the medical and emotional aspects of HIV. It can make them feel ashamed or want to hide their situation. Overcoming stigma starts with education. The more people understand about HIV, the less they will fear it. Knowing facts like U equals U, which means undetectable equals untransmittable, is powerful. When people learn that someone with an undetectable viral load cannot transmit HIV sexually, it changes perceptions. Couples can play a role in educating their close circle. Sharing accurate information can dispel myths. It can foster understanding and compassion. However, deciding who to tell and when is a very personal decision. You are not obligated to share your status with everyone. Choose trusted individuals who will be supportive. Building a strong sense of self-worth is crucial. Section 7. The Power of Support, Finding Your Community and Voice. No one should have to navigate HIV alone, especially within a marriage. Support systems are incredibly important. They provide emotional comfort. They offer practical advice. They create a sense of community. This support can come from many places. It can come from family and friends who are understanding and compassionate. It can come from healthcare providers who offer guidance and care. It can also come from specialized support groups. These groups bring together people who share similar experiences. This shared understanding can be a powerful source of strength and healing for both partners. Support groups specifically for people living with HIV or for serodiscordant couples can be particularly beneficial. In these groups, you can speak openly about your fears and challenges. You can share your successes and joys. You can learn from others who have faced similar situations. Hearing their stories can make you feel less isolated. It can give you new perspectives. It can provide coping strategies you might not have thought of. Many organizations offer such groups, both in person and online. Finding one that feels right for you can make a big difference in your journey. Counseling and therapy are also vital forms of support. Individual therapy can help each partner process their own emotions. Couples therapy can help you improve communication. Section 8. Intimacy and Connection, Safe and Loving Practices in Marriage. Intimacy is vital in marriage. An HIV diagnosis can bring concerns about physical intimacy. Address these concerns openly and honestly with each other. Communication is crucial. Discuss your desires, fears, and boundaries. U equals U, undetectable equals untransmittable, revolutionizes intimacy. Consistent ART and an undetectable viral load mean no risk of transmission. This can alleviate anxiety and allow more freedom in intimacy. Some couples may still choose to use condoms for extra protection. Section 9. Conclusion. A future filled with hope, love, and health. We have covered a lot of ground today. We talked about HIV and marriage. We discussed the medical treatments that allow people with HIV to live long, healthy lives. We explored preventive measures like U equals U, PrEP, and condoms. These tools protect partners and foster security. We acknowledged the emotional journey, the fear, the sadness, but also the resilience. We heard how real couples are navigating these waters with courage and love. Their stories shine a light on what is possible when people commit to each other and their shared well-being. We also addressed the challenge of social stigma. Stigma can be hurtful, but it can be overcome with education, with strength, and with support. Finding your community, whether through support groups, counseling, or trusted friends, is so important. You do not have to face this alone. And we talked about intimacy, how to maintain connection and enjoy a safe, loving physical relationship. Open communication and mutual respect are the cornerstones here. The key message today is one of hope. Face the future with hope.